like sunshine on. Yeah, yeah. Drift away today. Got my rod, got the view. A little piece of sky so blue. No rush, no plans. Just me and the water and time in my hands. Drift away today, come and cast it out. Let your worries go, that's what it's about. Reel it in slow, let the sunlight play. Thinkum Dinkum, drift away today. Drift away today. Drift away today, come and cast it out. Let your worries go, that's what it's about. Reel it in slow, let the sunlight play. Thinkum Dinkum, drift away today. 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 Feels like sunshine on. Yeah, yeah. Drift away today. Got my rod, got the view. A little piece of sky so blue. No rush, no plans. Just me and the water and time in my hands. Drift away today, come and cast it out. Let your worries go, that's what it's about. Reel it in slow, let the sunlight play. Thinkum Dinkum, drift away today. Drift away today. Drift away today, come and cast it out. Let your worries go, that's what it's about. Reel it in slow, let the sunlight play. Thinkum Dinkum, drift away today. Got my rod, got the view, a little piece of sky so blue. No rush, no plans, just me and the water and time in my hands. Drift away today, come and cast it out. Let your worries go, that's what it's about. Reel it in slow, let the sunlight play. Thinkum Dinkum, drift away today. Drift away today. Drift away today, come and cast it out. Let your worries go, that's what it's about. Reel it in slow, let the sunlight play. Thinkum Dinkum, drift away today. 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 Feels like sunshine on. Yeah, yeah. Drift away today. Got my rod, got the view, a little piece of sky so blue. No rush, no plans, just me and the water and time in my hands. Drift away today, come and cast it out. Let your worries go, that's what it's about. Reel it in slow, let the sunlight play. Thinkum Dinkum, drift away today. Drift away today. Drift away today, come and cast it out. Let your worries go, that's what it's about. Reel it in slow, let the sunlight play. Thinkum Dinkum, drift away today. 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 Feels like sunshine on. Yeah, yeah. Drift away today. Got my rod, got the view, a little piece of sky so blue. No rush, no plans. Just me and the water and time in my hands. Drift away today, come and cast it out. Let your worries go, that's what it's about. Reel it in slow, let the sunlight.
Hey everyone, let's see. I think today I'm gonna try and catch some giant trevally, because well, let's open up Real VR Fishing and I'll explain it on the way in. Hi, welcome to VR Fishing, Real VR Fishing. Don't have my live stream, so close. Oh, I like to keep this window bottom right, just so I can check on the stream while I'm fishing once in a while. Make sure that nothing's gone wrong. And top right. All right, looks good. Let's talk about what we're going to do today. Well, at least to start with, we'll, as always, my agenda, we can do whatever. Let me pull up the chat because I forgot to do that yesterday for a while and people were chatting and people do appreciate the interactiveness. So I think tomorrow at noon or today, I hope it hasn't. Oh, 3 p.m. for the launch of Punchboard 2. What is 3 p.m.? Oh, it's already after it. Well, I missed it. Oh well. Maybe I can help them stream it again sometime. Championship VR Fishing. So let's check and see what the Punchboard is. So I won yesterday. So like if you were watching my live stream yesterday, I caught this it was actually only I had only caught a few of them. I thought this was the actual post. Oh yeah, this is what they gave me for this. Championship VR Fishing. It's the little catfish with the, I forget what the heck it's called. My brain is, I'm just having a brain fart today. One's for cash. Oh, that's kind of cool. Trying to see where my post was. Thought it was in here. I did get a pretty big one. 22.992. Top 5 fish submission area. So this is for the weekly thing, giant trevally. Let's see. Well, I don't see that. I don't see the punchboard. There's the announcement for the coins for cash. Oh, Orinco sailfin catfish. Let me go check and see if I got that. I think it's this, the leaderboard. We want to go to fish. I'm 453 on the freshwater. Let's see where I'm at on the saltwater. I just want to see if I can get up and get some gloves. 1125 on the saltwater. So definitely we're going to go for freshwater, I think, because I'm a lot closer to top 100. Top 100 will get you a pair of gloves. And since I didn't fish for half a month, I'm way behind. Orinco sailfin. Now that's part of Japan, so I think that I think these are added in order. Is it medium fish maybe? These are small fish. It's an epic, so. But I don't think you can filter by epic in this view. Okay. I don't see it. Let me just double check again. All right, and then this last couple rows. All right, let's go to medium. It must be medium fish. I wouldn't expect it to be. Oh, there it is. Let's see where our 22.992 is. Ninth. Okay, so ninth overall. 23.030. So we're actually pretty close. 0.04 off, I guess, ish. Anyway, so yeah, let's go and see. I mean, we can fish for the giant trevally, which is their weekly contest, and catch 5 of those. And I plan to go, I think the best place for the trevally is, or at least so I'm working on like getting a little website. Just a hint for anybody that's watching the live stream or watches this later, getting a little website that you can basically put in a fish or put in a map, and it'll tell you, if you put in a fish, it'll tell you basically the best map where there's not as much overlap with other fish. And if I'm going to start collecting data on like refresh rates and stuff like that. That's not available currently, but at least like the giant trevally, there are several maps where there's no, because it's a regular, it's not epic fish. There are several maps where it doesn't overlap. For example, I forget which. There's one map where like it doesn't overlap, but you can use a popper, right? But it does overlap with like minnow, for example, because it likes minnow. But then there's this other map where there's no other giant fish that like minnow. So we can just use that map. For me, would be preferred because I'd rather use a minnow than a popper, because the giant trevally can be top, middle, or bottom. And the popper would limit you to top and sometimes middle if you wanted to coax the fish up towards the top. Sometimes that can be a little tricky, at least for me anyway. So I'll create a room. I'll create it in West Coast. That's good. Create a room. This one will be in Japan Part 1. And it's going to be map number 2. Hey, Badger Billy. Oh man, I saw yesterday that you that you messed up your VR. I don't know if like there's somebody like Meta or somebody can repair it. I hope you can get it repaired. Yeah, because I mean, if it won't charge, it's basically as good as broken. But like, I don't know if you can put it in like rice, or I know, people used to put their phones in rice and stuff to like get the moisture out of there. Is it just because like when you plug in something, like it says, oh, there must be moisture in there, so it won't charge because it's trying not to like screw up the because I've seen that before. Like sometimes if there's dirt or moisture in there, it'll tell me, hey, I'm going to turn off the charging port until you fix that. So maybe you can, I don't know if you can put it in rice or I know people used to put their phones in rice to like try and get the water out of there. I don't know if that'll work or not. Yeah, hopefully it can get fixed. Yeah, because it's kind of an expensive piece of equipment. When you plug it in, it just doesn't charge. Oh, that's probably not good. That's probably not good. That probably means that the. I mean, I'm not an electronic expert. I just know that it would probably, in my opinion, it would probably be better if it just said, "Hey, there's moisture in the port." If it just says nothing and doesn't charge, maybe that chip or maybe that part of the circuitry that would tell it that there's water in the port, maybe that's fried. It doesn't sound good, but yeah, hopefully somebody can get it fixed up for you, bud. I sure hope so anyway. And let me know how it goes, because I'm sure other people face the same problem. If you do find somebody that'll fix it, I'm sure it can help other people out. So yeah, please let me know. And I'll miss playing with you in the meantime. Are you ready for Easter? Or if you celebrate Easter. If you don't, then yeah, I guess you probably wouldn't be. But yeah, if you celebrate Easter, I hope you're ready for it. And I think it's Japan. Is this Japan Part 1? Ine Funaya. We're going to go fishing there. Yeah, I know that like my headset got bricked back in December, and I was pretty. Was it December or early January? I think it was early January, and it took me forever to like. You had to send it back to them, and then they sent you a new one. So I don't know. Maybe you could go to the website and act like it was bricked because of their software. I don't know. I don't know if that'll work or not. Because I know that like when my VR was bricked, I went to the Facebook website looking for like support because it just wouldn't turn on. Period, would not turn on. Like it turned off one time and just would not turn on again. And so I went there and it said one of the software updates had. So like I don't even know if it was the software update that it did it, but they said that they had a software update. They had fixed it, but like some headsets were like bricked. And there was nothing you could do. You basically got a return authorization from them, sent back my current headset, and then they sent me a new refurbished one. And you know, it took like, by the time I sent it to them, by the time I got it back, it was like 2 weeks. So it kind of sucked. In the meantime, what I did, I went and personally, I just went and bought another headset. And then I returned it when so like the new ones, my headset is like 128 gigabytes. Like it's an older model. I think now they only sell for the MetaQuest 3, you can only get 512 gigabytes. So yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, so I couldn't keep the new one that I bought and then send back the refurbished one, because the refurbished one, of course, they gave me 128 gigabytes. And I wasn't going to cheat. I wasn't going to cheat anybody and like send back the wrong thing, because that's, well, first of all, I was afraid that they would figure it out and come after me. But secondly, I didn't want, you know, I just don't want to cheat people like that. I think it's dishonest, and I prefer not to be so dishonest. Giant trevally, like some minnow. And he's giant. So there's nothing here. So it should be the only one in this map that is a giant fish that's green on minnow, which is right there. I don't want to get those other large fish, so I was kind of pulling the lure away from them. There we go. Should be a giant trevally. This will be our entry fee. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they might take it apart and see that it's, you know, water damage, and I don't know. I don't know how all of it works, but I would definitely call support or maybe get on the phone with support or figure out if they can fix it or something, or if they have, you know, there's got to be some. I mean, these things are so expensive that there's got to be some way to other than just buying a whole new one, which hopefully you don't have to do. It depends on, I guess it depends on how much water got on it too. And where all the water got into. Yeah, that's unfortunate, bud. That's really unfortunate. But yeah, let me know how it goes, because for a lot of people, I mean, it's not, I'm sure your case is not alone. I'm sure there are tons of these headsets out there. I'm sure there are a lot of people that get some sort of water on them. I mean, heck, doing some of these exercise stuff, I know people sweat. Some people are real sweaters, man. They might get it that way. Who knows? I don't know. It's kind of weird how, like, was it set down when, it must have been set down and then you knocked over some water or something. No, I did that the other day. Like, I play at my desk a lot of times when I stream, and so I have to make sure, I didn't make sure that my drink was out of the way, and I snapped the rod one time and I knocked over a drink right onto my computer, and yeah, not good. Luckily, it only ruined the keyboard because I have an external keyboard. It's a laptop. So, okay, this will be my entry fee. Take a picture. Let's see. I need a time that is. Move this over here. Take a photo, move back. Okay. That'll be our entry fee. Maybe I should turn that in now. Let's catch some more giant trevally. So now I got 30 to catch. And hopefully we can get some big ones. They don't spawn here very often, I guess. There's one. So do you have anything else to play, Banjo, if you're still there? Like a PlayStation or anything else other than VR? Or are you just kind of sitting there bored all the time now? You know, maybe an Xbox or something like that. Even an old PlayStation, you know, an old PlayStation or old Xbox, you know. Be better than sitting there with nothing to pass the time, no video games. Of course, I kind of find that nice sometimes. just sit and chill. Maybe you could go fishing, real fishing. Who knows? Oh, he broke off. He's right back there, though. If the fish ever breaks off, it'll be right back where you caught it the first time. Unless it's a shark or a unique. Those kinds of fish don't. If it's an attack shark, if it's a rare shark, if it's an epic shark that breaks off, then it will be back where you caught it, because epic sharks do not follow the pattern of the what they call, I guess, attack sharks or rare sharks. The rare sharks are the ones that eat fish in order to catch them. Epic sharks you catch with a bait or a lure. Oop. Royale with cheese. How are you, sir? Or ma'am, or whatever.
Pretty good. How you doing today, Dinkum?
I'm all right. I'm streaming. I am streaming. Royale with cheese. That's from one of my favorite movies. Pulp Fiction. I kept meaning to go, you know, like I went to England last year on vacation, and I told my wife we should have taken the Eurotunnel or whatever they call that thing over to Paris, just because I want to go to McDonald's and order a Royale with cheese.
That would be a bucket list for me as well.
Yeah, it is definitely bucket list for sure. I didn't take a picture of that one. Oh well.
I got a chance to watch a couple of your YouTube videos. Very intuitive.
Well, thanks. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Any suggestions make it better, or any things you'd like to see?
I'm pretty much just stumbling through it blind, still trying to just catch all the fish.
Yeah, yeah.
I only fish about a half hour every other day or so.
That's the way a lot of people fish, and that's okay. How long have you been playing for?
I think probably since about November.
That's about the same time that I have. Yeah, about the same time. I just had a lot of time off from work in December because I'm a software developer, and they don't like any changes to our production systems while everybody's going to be out of the office. So, you know, things slow down a little bit, and I had a little extra time to fish in December, which was nice. So,
me time is good time.
yes, it is. Let's see. I'm trying to catch the giant trevally for the. I guess they have a contest in the championship VR fishing right now. So for the giant trevally, which it's a week-long contest, I guess, but you can only catch 30 fish. I guess it's to accommodate people that don't have time to sit here and fish all day for contests. Or at least that's what Tom told me anyway. Basically, he said, you know, you're limited to catching 30 fish, and then you submit the top 5, like you call them, you know, like kind of like a real fishing tournament. You call them, and then you submit your top 5, and it's basically designed for like the everyday person that doesn't have a ton of time every day. So if you caught a couple a day, and then you could still, you know, be in the tournament, you know, that kind of thing. So.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah. I thought that was kind of clever. Because, yeah, lately that's really all I've had time for. I've had a lot going on at work and a lot going on here, so. Do you have all the DLCs now, or?
No, I still got 3 or 4 I've got to buy.
Okay.
This first time I bought anything for Japan.
I think Japan is probably a couple of the most underrated DLCs. I really enjoy them. Just there's some really, as far as like natural beauty, I think Japan probably are number 1 in my book, right? There are a couple like this
I'd have to agree with
Dorohoyo Gorge, which like it starts raining in there while you're fishing on your little boat, and you're just surrounded by mountains and trees, and it's just, to me, it's just serene, and I love it.
This game never ceases to amaze me.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. I was talking to somebody yesterday. They said that when somebody had recommended it, but he didn't buy this game for a long time. because he thought it was going to be like some kid type fishing game or whatever. And then he saw somebody actually, his friend who was recommending he get a VR to play this game, actually showed it to him, and he was like, "Whoa!" He said, "I went out that day and bought the VR and bought the game, and he said, this is unbelievable." You know,
That's funny.
it is.
That's how I got started. I downloaded one of those kids games and played it for a day. I'm like, yeah, this is all right. But then I saw the real VR, and it was a game changer.
Yeah, for sure. For me, for sure. I probably had my VR headset since August, and I didn't discover this game until November. And like you said, it was a game changer. I'd done some of that Horizon Worlds and some of that kind of stuff, and just nothing really resonated at all. And then since joining this, I've asked other people that are kind of more my age what games they like, because and so I found a few different games that I really enjoy, like that what's it called, the putt putt mini golf, I forget what game what it's called, walkabout mini golf. I really enjoy that game as well. I don't know if you played that.
I've seen another one that looked real interesting because I'm into shooting sports, but that real VR shooting game, that's like you got to buy a yearly subscription and then buy a special controller. And
Really?
looked like a little more of an investment, yeah, but it looked pretty cool.
Yeah, I might have to look into that. Real VR shooting. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you can do like target practice and steel targets, paper targets, and some of it's more active, and it's supposed to be kind of realistic the way of your gun.
Uh-huh. Oh, wow. So, like, I would love to get into shooting sports. I was in Marines and I shot, and I just have never gotten into shooting sports, like, so, but I love shooting. I love going out and shooting, and I don't know that I would get into,
I
like,
was looking into it a little bit, but they even say even if you buy the controller, which is, it looks like a gun, and you kind of connect one of your hand controllers to it. They say the weight and everything feels like a real gun. The only thing you don't get is the recoil.
That's crazy. So I have a similar thing for, I play a golf plus or golf something, and you connect your controller to like it's basically almost like a golf club, and it feels like maybe like a 9-iron or 7-iron or something like that when you hook it all up. And I'll tell you, the golf courses out there now, they have like all the PGA style golf courses like Pebble Beach and things like that, and I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina, so I've been down to like Hilton Head before, and I played that what is it, Harbor Town, and comparing that to the Golf Plus, it's exact. They have mimicked it, and it feels so much like you are right there on the real golf course, and it's amazing. And all the TV you want can't do it justice when you're standing on some of those tee boxes and teeing off and looking at how the green really undulates. It's like how the pros do it. I have no idea.
Yeah, that's something I might have to check out. Sounds
yeah. If you're a golfer, or even if you're not, it's a good one. Now for like they do want, like, that's another one of those where they want like you get a lot of free courses, but then they want the subscription for like all the courses, or I guess you can buy a couple different courses or things like that. But
yeah. Sure.
I ended up getting the subscription because my daughter's, she's 17 and she's a golfer hoping to get a scholarship, and I thought it would be a good way for her to just get a little practice. It's not perfect, but on a day when it's cold or storming outside, it's a nice alternative.
Helps you understand some of the basics of the game without actually getting out there, I guess.
It really does. And it's supposed to be really good at like your swing and stuff. It's supposed to really reflect, like, if you have something wrong with your swing and things like that, you'll hit a slice like you would in real life. So It's supposed to be pretty accurate from what everybody says. And from my playing it now, I'm not a good, I'm not the best golfer. I'm a bogey golfer. So
That's what I liked about this game is, I'm a amateur fisherman, but it's taught me a lot about how using bait and how to use some of the lures and the jigs, and that's a lot of some of the basics that I never learned in real life. So I'm going to use it when I go.
oh yeah, and that's for me too. I fished when I was a kid. I fished a little bit when I was an adult, but I never really got into it. And this has kind of reinvigorated that the desire to go out and just fish and the relaxing part of it and all that. So yeah. So you say you do shooting sports in real life. What do you? What kind of? I've seen a couple different things. I don't know what all's out there. I know there's some like tactical stuff. There's, the pure like long range, accuracy type stuff. Pistol stuff. Is there like a specific type that you compete in, or like I know there's even like. They have at my daughter's high school. They actually have a skeet shooting team, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah, skeet scooting is nice too. I've never done it, but
Yeah.
but no, that real VR one, it's more. I guess more like target and just more practice.
Okay.
Handgun practice. I don't never saw any rifles
Okay.
in it, but it was mostly hand.
No, I'm talking about you though. Like in real life, do you?
Oh, personally, oh yeah, I shoot them all.
Oh, do you?
I've got pistols, rifles. I've got short range rifles, long range rifles, and then some pistol caliber rifles, which are more fun for me to shoot a 9mm Banshee rifle. You can shoot 9mm, and it's a lot more accurate. You can shoulder it, put a suppressor on it.
Yeah.
We set up steel targets up by the house here at a friend of mine's farm, and we shoot a lot.
Oh yeah, that's the funnest way to do it. I've actually thought it.
And we got some long range targets. We'll put out some mannequins and put tannerite on them. Shoot those. It's always a good time.
I get really into, and I've thought about like I'd love to get into like extreme long range shooting. And not that I want to get a whole setup for it.
That's it.
I just want to get.
You got to find there's a range around close.
Well,
I think the longest range near me is about 300 yards, and that's not really long range for rifle. But
well, down in South Carolina, they have a
300
mile
start.
long. They have a mile long range, which I think that you can go out there and shoot. They have like one Saturday open every month or something. I don't even know.
Some of those newer ones I've read and seen in the news, but yeah, they're almost indoor, and you're watching the target out there almost a mile out from a camera, and you can see on a monitor if you're hitting it or not without actually looking through your scope.
I'm kind of old school. Maybe it goes back to like my military training or whatever, but like, I mean, I prefer scope now that my eyes are kind of failing me, but I always preferred the iron sights and trying to hit stuff,
Yeah, you're supposed to learn with irons first.
I mean, it's the fundamentals, right? So,
Sure.
but
One of my favorites, I just got an M4A1, and I put an aim point red dot on top of it.
okay.
And that thing's good to 300 yards. I can hit a 12-inch circle without fail every time.
Wow, that's not bad. A 12-inch circle at 300 yards is that's not bad at all. That is not bad at all. That's like way sub MOA. Right? Let's see. Because what at 100 yards, one MOA is what? I don't even know. A couple inches or something like that. I don't know.
I don't know I'm not that much into it for the ballistics.
Well, I mean, just knowing you can hit for 300 yards a 12-inch circle, that's actually really, really good. I remember shooting 300 yards, for qualification with iron sights and just hitting.
Yeah, with irons, it's a different
Oh
story.
yeah, 100%. But even then, I mean, you still have wind to compensate for, bullet drop, all that stuff. You gotta have some good dope.
Indeed.
I took my wife and my daughter out to just some general training on pistols because they had not shot before. My daughter was like, she's 17 now, but she was very like, I'm scared of guns until more recently, and now she's kind of showed an interest. So I got them hooked up with like a basic pistol course, and part of it was
That's the
shooting.
best way to do it. Get a pro to introduce them to them so they don't worry and you know all the safety points
Right.
before you get started.
Well, and they get good fundamentals, right? So like, as you know, when we were in the Marines, it seemed like the people who'd never shot before ended up almost always doing the best on the range because they didn't have the bad habits, right? They didn't have that you're trying to break, and so that's what I wanted to instill was. If I were teaching, I'm probably going to give them some bad habits. I'm not I'm not an instructor, and so I'd rather just have somebody that's trained, knows what they're doing. First of all, safety. Second of all, not bad habits. But yeah, my wife and my daughter were both out shooting me at the end of the day. I mean, they were they tore the center out of the target, and I was just like, wow. Do not want to mess with them. Do not want to mess with them.
Everybody should be familiar with a handgun and know how to operate.
Oh, I agree. I told my daughter, I said, that's like my daughter's, she's not she's not a big girl. She's 5'2" or something like that. And I said, you may be 5'2", you may come up against somebody that's 6'7" and, 300 pounds and like coming after you. And, a pistol or a gun puts you on equal footing,
It is the perfect equalizer.
Absolutely. And if they don't have one, then you're actually ahead of the curve. So, you can protect you.
Yep.
As a woman, you can protect yourself, and you don't need anybody to look after you. You don't need anything like that. You can take care of yourself. And she finally saw that one day, and now she's like going off to college, and she's like, I wish I could conceal carry at college because I get nervous getting ready to go to college. So.
Yeah, that's where they just have to practice situation awareness.
That's what I told
keep your
her.
head on a swivel and realize your surroundings and stay out of the situation.
And use the buddy system 100%. Use the buddy system.
Yes, sir.
On college campuses, if you're going late at night to your car, you're walking somewhere late at night, I mean, call security. Security will walk with you. They absolutely will.
Yep.
And
I would insist. Yeah, for sure.
Like security has no problem walking you someplace in the middle of the night. Heck, maybe they'll even give you a ride. That's what I would do. Yeah, because I mean the blue boxes are great and all, but like, and
yeah, by the time you get to that blue box, it's too late.
That's exactly right. And that's what I told my daughter. I said, even in life, the police are a reactive force. They're going to be there to investigate what happened. They're not. They're very, very rarely going to be there to prevent something from happening. And that's on you. Now, if they are,
cops always show up after it's over.
Yeah, exactly, to investigate, right? I mean, there's nothing. I mean, if they are there, yeah, that's awesome. But you have to count on the fact that they're 99 times out of 100 not going to be there. They're going to be there after everything is concluded.
Absolutely.
Let me start getting some.
Looks like you're getting them trevally in today.
Yeah, well, it's part of this contest, and I haven't been taking pictures, but I'm supposed to be. So what did I put? 34, 30. I've caught 5 of them. I have 30 to catch, and so this will be, I guess, number 1. I've been forgetting to take the pictures. Oh, whoops. Take a note on that. I probably won't win, but at least get something turned into.
Well, I wish you
Yeah,
luck.
thanks. Thanks.
Well, I'm gonna blast out here, Dinkum. I saw your name on the board. I thought I'd jump in.
Hey,
I
thanks.
recognized
Do
your
you
name.
mind if
Very nice
you
meeting
mind
you.
if I add you? And yeah, we can fish again sometime.
I don't mind at
Thanks.
all. I
Thanks
appreciate
a lot,
it.
bud.
You enjoy your day. Happy
Yeah,
Easter.
happy Easter to you as well. Iman. Long time no see. How are you? I can't hear you. Hello. Long time no see. Dave, how are you? Long time no see. Iman? Is it Iman or Iman? I forget how you told me to pronounce it. I want to check if you guys are on mute. Nice catch. Hi, Mr. Al.
Hello, Brian. How are you doing today?
I'm all right.
Congratulations.
Hey, thanks. Yeah, I was pretty surprised when I saw that number. That's like number 9 on the overall all-time leaderboard on Orinco catfish.
Good job.
Yeah. I was really surprised when I caught it. I was like, whoa.
And welcome back.
Thanks. Catching some pictures. Did you guys do the punch board thing today, or was that or was that a couple weeks ago?
That was last
Oh, it
week.
was last week. Okay.
Number 2 was last week.
Okay.
It's been going over good.
Yeah, I hate that Facebook, like, for whatever reason, it showed up in my feed like it was happening today, and I was like, oh, that's cool. They're doing it today, and then I went to look for the post and it wasn't there, and I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. Oh. So yeah. Yeah, it's good to be back. I haven't been making too many like regular standing videos yet.
Yeah.
I'll get back into it eventually.
Now, if I'm bothering you on those messages, just let me know.
Nope, I just don't look at Messenger very often anymore. I've been like, I've been off of Facebook. I've been, just hanging out. It's kind of been nice not to be on.
Hopefully you understood what I was getting at.
Yep, I did.
Because I looked and I said, he made one 2 days ago, and it just happens to be the one for today. And I didn't see it until today, this morning.
Which one did the pupfish? Yeah, I just did the pupfish because it was the first thing that came to mind, and I was like, hey, I had meant to do this, and I deleted all my old I had a lot of old raw footage that I just kind of cleaned out, and some of my drives were getting full. I need to get some more drives. That's how I archive things. So. Disk drives are so cheap nowadays. Let's get a new disk drive.
Anything else come about?
No, not really.
Been fairly quiet on it, huh?
Well, yeah, I mean, a little bit. I'll probably talk to you maybe off stream, but nothing that I want to put on
Gotcha.
stream.
Yeah. I understand. Yeah.
I mean, a little bit, but not from my part. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not taking a picture of that one. That one's small.
The one you want to do it in would be free 19.
Free 19.
Not free 19. Japan free S4.
Why? What's it?
Or is it S1? Okay. Did you see that spreadsheet that I gave about the game?
I know you mentioned it. I haven't actually looked at the spreadsheet now.
Yeah. But when you look on the current sizes, and that shows you the rooms that they're in, and you go to those rooms, most of these rooms where this Trevali's in has got over 20, 25 competing fish. And if you go to that S3, I think it's S4, it's the one that has the bridge on the left-hand side, the one that did the Great Barracuda contest. It has 19. So you got more chance to get more, and I've been getting 4, sometimes 5 on the screen.
Oh, wow. Okay. I just came here because I think in that one, well, I didn't see what all, but here I could just use a minnow, and there was nothing else that was huge that likes minnow. So that's why I came here.
Yeah. Well, if that's the case, then we'll find out. I got 4 on my screen then.
It's the only huge that likes minnow anywhere. Yeah, like not shiner, but minnow, like lure.
Oh,
Lure
oh,
minnow.
lure minnow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's do it the other way then.
Sorry. Let's see. So my program that I'm getting ready to unveil one of these days said this map, minnow, Tokyo Bay, you could use popper or shiner, and there'll be no other fish that like it. The Monkey Bay, you could use minnow, top, bottom, middle. The one that you're talking about, Yuragawa Railway, it says to use popper, top, bottom, and middle. But I don't think it's considering like the other baits, so I don't think it produced a comprehensive sheet. I'll have to get it better. Wait, oh, here's the comprehensive one. Here's the more comprehensive one, I think. Where is it? Yeah, this is not considering. I'll have to fix this. The Oshima Bridge, you can use krill because there's no overlap there. Krill, popper, or shiner, and that's in Japan free. Is that the one that must be the one you're talking about? Because the other, yeah, krill, popper, or shiner are there. Shiner being, yeah, the shiner.
Did you get a nice pup fish today too?
No, I haven't caught any pupfish today. Why? What's
Okay.
What's the deal with today? With the pupfish?
Brian Ford last night got one, and he picked the pupfish.
Oh,
And then when I got on this morning, I see you had a video on the pupfish, and I said, "Hey!" And then that idea stuck in my head. Well, if I knew a day or so in advance,
oh yeah.
about 11:30.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
No, I put that pupfish video up. What, Wednesday, Tuesday or Wednesday? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know. I'm not even a member of the Daily Derbies anymore, so I have no idea what any of that stuff is. I'm not paying attention.
Did you remove or did they?
What's that? No, I did.
Did you remove?
I removed myself. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, I removed myself. I mean, why legitimize anything, right?
Got you.
Yeah.
No, we're having fun with this one anyhow, so it's.
The pupfish?
Oh no, I mean Tom's.
No, absolutely. Yeah,
And still geared for just everybody.
exactly. I hope, I think one big difference, at least from my perspective, just being kind of neutral. Well, not necessarily. I'm probably a little biased towards you guys, quite frankly. But
Yeah.
it seems like, and I hope it is this way for everybody, like asking questions and stuff like that is a lot easier, maybe with you guys. Like if you have questions or anything else, it seems like you guys interact a lot where, like if you notice the people that post in the DDD are basically the admins, right? So I always felt weird posting anything there. So yeah, just my own personal take. I mean, I'm not to be critical. So, or well, maybe a little bit critical, but I'd love to see them improve that, quite frankly. But Yeah, it just felt strange. Hey, how are you, bud? Talking to the chat, sorry.
I'll just I'll hush on stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want to, cause controversy.
Yeah.
I mean, you're allowed to give your opinion. I mean, I just, I don't want to cause any more animosity
No,
on my
I
side.
I
But you can give your opinion. I mean, that's your opinion is your opinion. So.
Oh, you was well within your right. You was very well within your right.
Well, I'll tell you what. Like, I don't want to bring up old stuff, but
Yeah, that's
the biggest thing, there are two huge takes that I got out of the whole deal, and the first is the community is awesome, right? They came and stood behind me, and the community is 100% amazing. This community is like, I wasn't sure the reception that I would get, and there are a few that had, that came back and said, hey, why are you wasting your time or causing drama or something like that. But the vast majority were very supportive, and I really, really appreciate that. They understood that, like, it wasn't, the motivation was just transparency, and that's all I wanted, right? So, and then the second part, like, with the devs coming back and changing their, and basically
Too. Yeah.
saying that they were wrong, it meant a lot. So it's huge.
There's the coin maker.
Hey,
Hello.
thanks for the coin. I
Hey.
appreciate that. That was awesome.
No,
Like my ears were like, I had my headset turned on too high, and it went, and I was like, oh gosh. But it was awesome. Like, I was completely surprised, and that is really amazing. I don't know how you came up with that, but that's, yeah, whatever you did to do that, that's cool. Very, very cool. Trying to catch enough of these Trevally so I can submit and not win again, but that's okay.
all right.
Well, I'm not doing the size, whatever. I'm just catching. It's the end. I don't have that much time, and it's the end of the thing anyway. I just thought I'd get an entry in. That way I can say that I entered.
Yeah, why not?
Not you.
I sent Dink a message and saying that you made it. So
Oh, I mean, I assumed that you made it, Trish. I assumed that you made it, Trish.
I figured you would in there, yeah, because she's good at it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, nothing against you, Al. I just like, you make some great you make some great pictures, but like animated stuff like that, I just assumed that it was Trish. So if it wasn't, I apologize.
No, you're fine.
I've been playing a lot of World of Warships lately on PlayStation. And I'll keep playing.
I just came in to say hello. I'm just fishing with my sisters in a minute. They haven't been on
Okay.
in forever, so I just. But then I'm sat in the room by myself waiting for them, and like, they're just taking
I
forever.
seen you
I'm
had
like,
it
what are
in
you
the locked
doing?
room.
Yeah, so they're updating. I was like, just tell me when you're done. I'm gonna go fish with someone else. Wait until you're ready. Drive me insane. Man.
We could try that game out and see if they like it.
So what? Oh yeah, I will. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys have plans for Easter?
No.
No.
Relaxed.
Yeah.
Just chilling.
You, Al?
No, the last year we had somebody come in our back door, and I asked who it was, and they wouldn't answer. And I thought it was a big break-in, so I fired 2 shots.
Oh, wow.
And it took over a week to clean up the jelly beans and the eggs all over the backyard. But at least we had Hassan pepper stew.
What is that? Awesome. What is it?
Rabbit stew.
Oh.
That's a Bugs Bunny commercial. Hassan pepper stew.
Gotcha. Awesome pepper stew.
Now, all of the kids and the grandkids, so they're doing their own thing this year, so we just staying in the house.
Yeah. I'm going to the in-laws tomorrow, and then my daughter's going to her boyfriend's grandparents' house, which is,
Take photo.
I don't know, like, it's just weird for me. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like, my daughter's 17 now, so she got to grow up sometime.
No.
Growing up too quick, though. For me, for my taste. But he's off to college next year anyway, and she's still got another year of high school. Yeah. I'm okay with that. And he's not going to be, well, he'll be pretty far away, so not close enough to, like, be here all the time. You know, they could see each other on
Yeah.
breaks and stuff like that, I assume. My wife and I are not looking forward. We're like, it's now starting to come to reality that she'll be off to college, you know, in about a year from now.
Baby's gone.
Uh-huh. And then it'll just be us. And I looked at her and I said, I don't know. I don't know if I can be in a house alone
No,
with you
no.
forever. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, hopefully there'll be a
So we'll probably have another one. See, we just did that one, so maybe 3-4 weeks we'll have another.
Is the climb thing over now, Ryan? Hal?
I'm sorry.
Is the climb thing finished now?
No, we still got another
Oh,
week.
I read it. I thought so. I'd read it wrong then.
Yeah, next Saturday is the drawing. Because we on number
read
6
it
and
wrong.
there's 9 in this month.
Right. Jeez, that's glitched.
I bet them kids missed it. Or all of those that used to hang with your side there.
What's that?
I bet a lot of them kids missed your, and grown-ups missed your hanging out with you.
Yeah, I had a couple join last night that, you know,
Yeah.
were like, hey, I hadn't seen you in a while. But, you know, they, especially the kids and stuff, they'll join for a while and then they go, you know, they're off to another game. And so, you know, that's just kind of the way things work. I did have, was it last night? I think it was either last night or night before. Maybe it was night before. I don't know, or the stream before. I don't think I streamed 2 days in a row until today. But anyway, one of my last streams. My memory's fading. The Real VR Fisherman was in my chat, and so
Oh, good.
yeah,
Good.
I saw him and said hello. He said he's having fun streaming like flight simulators, and he said he may try coming back at some point, but I think he misses it. I said the more the merrier.
Sure he does.
Come on back.
I think he was working on something and he had to pause it because he didn't know if he was going to be able to finish it.
That's cool.
And it's just odd that I mentioned about him having something wrong with him and he can't play this anymore. And the person I was talking to said, I got the same thing.
Really? Huh.
Yeah. He said he has a hard time wearing hats and helmets.
Huh.
Because it does the same thing. It puts pressure on the back in there and he gets massive headaches.
Wonder if they could do something like that makes it sit more on your shoulders, or kind of less on your neck or something.
I was thinking even those guys that do that 3D animated stuff and make stuff on it, they've got those like that fits on your shoulders and they can screw in your head. If you can't move your neck and it's got to be immobile for a while.
Oh yeah, okay.
And you can set
I'm
your.
right off, guys. I'll catch you in a bit.
Okay.
See you later.
See you later. Nice seeing you.
Bye, Trish.
Bye. It's nice to see you. Bye. You too. Bye.
And you can set the front of your mask in it and just kind of lay your face in it.
Okay. How do you turn your head and stuff, or how do you look around? You just have to turn your whole body, I guess.
Yeah, you just kind of turn your shoulders a little bit. Just
yeah.
Unless you put it on some kind of a pivot swivel.
Yeah, I guess you can. Yeah.
I'm not an engineer enough to do that.
Yeah, I'm not either. I'm just thinking. I mean, I guess I could. Yeah, you could put it on some sort of swivel. That would probably work.
Or you know what? I can see it now. What's this? Like a saw that has that half a circle that you can put measurements on, and it had a handle on it. Your free hand could be your turning it.
Okay.
You get where I'm getting at?
Yeah.
If you need to turn, you just move your hand, their free hand.
Gotcha. Yeah.
On that handle and get it to turn. That way you have no pressure on the back of your hand.
Yeah. That could work.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I think they'll come up with a lot of things to help people that are have some sort of difficulty or something like that. Yeah. It'd be nice.
Oh, that's a good one.
I was just about to say, yeah, that's a decent one. What number did I start with?
There's you something to put in to doing this one.
What's that?
The strategy of should I take a few small ones and take a picture of them, and then when I do get a big one, go back one and use that as my entry? Or do I sit and wait and just keep taking pictures about 200 of them, and then move my 30 on down the line so I can get as many as I can, big ones in the 30,
Yeah,
and then make that my entry. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, that would be a
And
good.
and
That'd be a good.
then you have the sucker factory. Oh, I got a good one in here. Okay, let me back up one. Okay, this is going to be my entry posted in here, and somebody beats it.
Yep.
Oh, now I'm stuck. I'm stuck because I already made my entry now.
Yeah, I'm so late right now though that I'm just gonna catch. I've caught 20 so far, so I'm just gonna catch 30 and then take the top 5.
Yeah.
And I'll probably won't win with that strategy, but hey, it'll be okay.
Oh,
I'll live to fish another day.
It's you're enjoying it. That's what's good about it. You're enjoying it.
That's what it's about. Oops. The microphone.
Take photo. Oh, I screwed up a week ago. I had the largest fish, and when I take a photo here, the only thing I really look at is that little small picture. Is did I get the bottom of it? And I did.
But you didn't get the top.
I went to go. No, I got the top too, but I posted the side. But when you do the double click, and it says like listening, and when it had take a picture, that little box came in and blocked my first number.
Oh no!
It said blocked 55. I had another picture without the timestamp that had the number on it, 255, but this one here blocked 2, so I had to disqualify myself.
Well, at least you're following the rules.
Yep, I mean that's the whole thing. Followed it here. You go around that slippery slope when you do we'll go ahead and pass it this time now.
Exactly, especially like if you're. Yeah, I mean, the slippery slope is like too much. Like, unfortunately, and you have to be willing to do to yourself what you're willing to do to somebody else. So,
right.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Yeah, and you'd love to make an exception, but
yeah,
the rule.
Just like when they say, well, my camera wouldn't take, so I had to take a picture of the notification, and we used it. Nope. That's like being a fishing tournament in here, and it's about time to be on your check-in, but you ran out of gas.
Right.
You just late. That's equipment failure. That's on you.
I've never fished like a real fishing tournament.
Oh, I had. Yeah, it's neat. But see, that's what also got me is they wanted post it as soon as you can. No, a real fishing tournament there, you don't let nobody know what you got until right at the end.
Right.
Then when it's your turn to come up to the stand and weigh in, then you surprise them. Bingo, bingo.
Bingo.
No. Yeah. I've got this one. Oh, I seem like I forget one in here. Then you bring out the monster.
Yep. So are you glad that they got rid of people being able to fish offline and then upload right at the end of the month for season points?
Yeah, I mean, I am glad about
okay.
that.
I was just curious.
No, because of the point system in it goes in here because you don't know what nobody else is doing anyway. For that matter, in here, if I really wanted to get something here, I can give them here's my account. I want you guys here in the nursing home to pass this around and fish.
Yep. Well, and they can't, they wouldn't be able to stop that for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, enjoy yourself.
I had mentioned before, and I thought about it already, is just creating an account, that I pass out the login information and say, hey, log in and fish. I call it leaderboard beast or something, something like that. Just
no, I got you.
Basically means, hey, I was just here for just for the leaderboard.
See, I suggested to them that they have the real VR fishing leaderboard. Doc's Derby has the Doc's Derby leaderboard.
Mm-hmm.
And I suggested that every January 1st, they start a new year, 2025 year. Then at the end of the year, you know, you have all of your the biggest ones, keeps your record. You still have the real VR fishing, and, you know, you can still have the Derby one, but you also have the year. So when you get 4 people in a room here, hey, I got the real VR fishing #1. Yep, I got the Doc's Derby #1 because you didn't log yours in then.
Mm-hmm.
And another guy says, well, I got this year's #1.
Yep.
And that was just average Joe that just happened to get on.
What if
he happened.
Championship VR Fishing had maybe like a monthly contest, and maybe not, I don't know if this would be for money or for whatever, but you could just do random map and then track who's the top dog for all the fish in that map. See,
I'll tell you, I'll discuss it with
Okay.
you later. I won't mention what might be coming
okay,
down.
yeah,
the
yeah,
pipes.
oh yeah, don't do that. I was just thinking out loud.
No, I got you, but yeah, kind of on the same sheet of
Yeah, I have another idea too. Yeah, that we could talk about offline when I'm not streaming.
Oh, and I do appreciate your moral service you got going.
Yeah. I need to check and see.
Take
I'm afraid to see what Real VR Fishing doesn't really realize is their group is open. If people want to post my videos to their group, it doesn't have to be me that posts my own videos. You know what I'm saying?
No, I got you.
Well, and
That's
you know,
what I kinda
like there's
mentioned.
all kinds of different accounts that you can have. So I don't. And you can also post anonymously. So how are they going to kick you if you're posting anonymously?
Yeah.
But anyway, what was I going to say? What were you saying? I'm sorry, I just completely lost my train of thought.
Oh, we was talking about a monthly deal, maybe.
Oh yeah. It was something about like I would do that, but like I don't want to post to the Real VR Fishing fans page too much, right? Because I can't do that anymore. So
Oh, I'll talk to you about that one here. I didn't know there's something going on.
no, there's nothing going on. I just I put in there that I had agreed, like the only thing that basically they said that could, you know, that was anything to do with the rules is they said that they thought that my frequency was a little too much, and I said, hey, if it's too much that you think it's spam, then I'll slow it down. But I'm not gonna like, and basically just the post that what I'm putting on, linking on their page, right? But I can only account for myself, and if other people want to post my stuff, then they can. But I don't want to give anybody else an idea to do that, right? That's not.
No, I got
that's
it.
not my fault.
Some of us already had that idea. So.
Yeah. But I wasn't gonna.
And it goes into, take a look at their page. I mean, not their page, not another group's page, but the Real VR Fishing page.
Mm-hmm.
You go to features and you're looking for the top features. Well, all of a sudden there's these fish of the days. Well, I understand if it was that day, but right now they've got them going back to March. Well, that's already done and passed. That shouldn't be in the feature. That should
They
be
just
gone.
don't remove them. That's the issue.
Right.
Yeah, they just don't remove them. I mean, the one thing is, he doesn't list out what the fish of the day are. So, like, if you're trying to look it up later, and I think he does that for a reason, so that he can post that same, you know, like if the fish of the day today is the Devil's Hole pupfish, and tomorrow it's the Devil's Hole pupfish, then he can post a video, right, for both days. So.
Well, he's also got the, just like today's, after the pupfish, now it's the saltwater fish of the day is the rooster. No, it's not the rooster.
Oh,
Today's was the swordfish.
oh, he got the wrong fish.
Yeah, so you don't know exactly when he was adding it or not.
Gotcha.
Yeah, if you're going to be adding it and put it in a catalog, don't mention another fish they got in here because then you look like a fool.
Well,
Or then we're going to go to our saltwater fish, the rooster. That's not the saltwater fish of the day. Saltwater fish is a swordfish, so this must be
a recycle.
yeah.
Yep.
Plus, it's good that everybody's also admitted. It's I've already have the fish right here because I didn't want to waste time of trying to find it on the video. We'll make it short.
Yep.
Whereas we're following along a journey with you. You start from the lobby, a little bit of history. You got the main points up
Yep.
of how to do it and where you go and where to go get it at. But now let's see if we can go get
Yeah.
it. How did it go in? So people's enjoying that part in here just to come in and get a little bit of background.
Yeah. 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 I've kind of noticed that a little bit, but I also know that some people just want the information and want to go. And I also have, like, if you want to get to, like, me catching the fish and, like, avoid that stuff, I have the chapters where you can skip ahead and get right to the point. So, like, I'm trying to, like, accommodate everybody. If you want the whole, rigmarole and let's talk a little bit and, then let's travel out to the location, which location, you can have that, or you can just get to, hey, I'm catching the fish. And talking about.
One of yours that is my favorite is catching the ocean sunfish. Hours later, weeks later, a millennium later. I'm trying to get that big one, popping it off and getting the big one. And you got a big one.
Yeah, I did get it it was a personal best, at least.
Yep. No, it was if I remember right, it was a 26 or a 27.
Yeah, I don't know where it is on the list, but yeah, it was a personal best. I know that. It's been a long time, and I've slept since then. David, you got your first marlin last night. Nice, congratulations, bud. Congratulations. Yeah, marlin's a tough one to catch. Marlins are like they just fight. They fight. They're almost as bad, almost as tough to bring in as a shark, or actually probably tougher than some sharks. So yeah, that's really good feedback, Al. I appreciate that. I just try to, like, just put it out there, like, if I make a cut and, like, I'm not making it seem like it's easier than it is or harder than it is. If the video is going to get too long and I'm going to cut some of it out, then I'll let you know that I cut some of it out. Like, hey, sorry. Or I'll include chapters and say, hey, if you want to get to the, where I actually catch it and I'm not just, like, refreshing to find it, then go to, jump ahead using the chapters. 2,300 pounds. Wow. David here caught a 2,300 pound marlin last night.
Good.
I don't know what marlin poundage is. I don't, like, most people here use inches, the length, because that's what the game uses.
Take photo.
But I'm sure it's linear with pounds. But it's funny, people that don't compete almost always use pounds because that's what most people use for competition is weight. 141 inches. Do you know how that compares for marlin?
I will here in a minute. I'll be telling you. Oh, I forgot what the first part is. Something marlin. Striped marlin? Yeah.
Striped marlin, that's right.
Striped marlin, yeah. Yeah, I can find her. $153 inches, 531.
153
Basic
inches,
derby.
153.531 inches is the record. So, yeah, you're not far off. You're
So
about a foot off.
So if he's got anywhere in the top 140s, oh, that's a nice
Yeah,
one.
that is a
on
nice one. Yeah,
That's a good one.
141 inches that's a good fish.
So about a 110 to 120, I think, is about the normal.
110 to 120 is the normal. So yeah, that's a good first catch. Real good first catch.
Don't forget to go to the leaderboard.
Yeah. By the way, yeah.
And check and see where you are.
Go to the leaderboard and look up your fish and check and see where it is on there in case because your name won't appear on there for anybody else to see until you check it yourself on the leaderboard. So like you won't in this instance, but you could have gotten a number one fish, maybe one of the other fish that you caught, like a golden trout, for example. So you caught a 56-inch golden trout. Nobody else would see it until you actually go to your lodge and click on, it's the leaderboard where you look at saltwater leaders, freshwater leaders, and then the bottom choice is fish. Look up the fish, and in the case of like a golden trout, I would look up a medium fish. I think golden trout is medium. I would look at the medium fish, I'd find the golden trout, I'd click on it, and it would show you the top, 10, and it also show you where you place in, on the leaderboard for your largest fish. And it could be number one, but nobody else would see it until you actually go in there and look at it yourself.
And tell them at least once a month. It's always nice to.
Oh, his was 151, not 141. Yeah, that's even nicer.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, for your first one, that's really good. Now, what were you saying, Alan? I didn't mean to cut you off.
At the beginning of the month, if he's got time, always go through and see where all of your fish are. Start from the small and work your way up to the large. Click on all of them.
Awesome.
See how many you got in the top 100 or top 10s or even the number one. And then if you have one that you're number 3,000 on, that's the place to go because you get a personal best. Eventually, you sure will. You got to better yourself.
Oh, he's in 2073rd place with a 151. That's still pretty good. And you can have goals. Oh, that's a good size one. 67, 2022. That's a decent size.
Yep.
And it's number 60, so I have 4 left. Have you finished catching yours, all your trevally, or are you still working on it?
No, I'm still doing the catch many as I can, and then I'll set my 30 in there.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
Yeah, because I haven't got a whopper yet. I haven't got anything over a 170. I don't think I even got a 170 yet. So I really don't care. I'm just fishing to have fun on it to see how it goes.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah. When does it end? Tonight at midnight or tomorrow at noon?
Yeah, tonight.
Tonight at midnight.
The largest is tomorrow at noon.
Okay.
So if you get the largest Trevally started at noon and will end noon tomorrow.
Okay.
That's for the last day.
Gotcha. How do you buy fireworks? It's in your lodge. If you go to on the right hand side, you go to the little oyster looking thing and click on that. It's kind of right in the middle of the menu on the right. Click on that, and then the thing that opens, go to consumables, and then the fireworks will be in there to buy with pearl coins.
Ask him what level he is.
What level are you?
What's his fishing license? Is it a 20 or is he under?
He's level 20, he said.
Then don't buy experience.
Yeah, don't buy the experience ones.
Won't need
because you won't ever need them. Unless you're like me and like you like to shoot them off for other people. But it won't affect you at all. Don't buy the experience.
So, money and the epics.
Yep.
And if the devs are still listening, I've been trying to say this for a long time too. Let's increase the shark rate by 5% or 10% with a new firework.
Yep.
That'd be nice.
Or a unique spawn firework. How about that?
Yeah.
Have that one be expensive. Did they change the epic spawn? Because it was supposed to double the epic spawn rate. Do you know if they changed that or not? Because I'll be honest, like lately when I shoot epics off, it doesn't seem like they're working as well as they used to. So I don't know if they changed that behind the scenes or if they announced the change or.
It would be nice if they did it. If you find a room that only had like one or two epics in it. But usually the ones that we see in there, they was trying to use it, has 4 or 5 epics in it. And if they have 4 or 5 epics, or, more than 3, then you're getting the excessive rate for the one that you don't want.
Right.
I want this one.
Well, I mean, that'd be easy enough to check. I guess.
Yeah.
Just do an hour of fishing at Smith River. Catching the bonitail and don't change your technique. Do an hour of fishing at Smith River with fireworks. Don't change your technique. And I mean, there's going to be some variance there, don't get me wrong, but just like anything with statistics, it works out over time.
Take photos.
Yeah, I need to get some ideas for videos. It's a new thing. So generating some new ideas.
Well, I got 2 characters that's always in the mood.
Jeff and Dan. Yep.
I had a good one on this other one here. That was, but I didn't post it up last week. Jeb and Dan won a free trip to a pharmacy. Dan was taking edibles.
Oh no!
They escorted him out. Oh,
that's hilarious. That is hilarious. Yeah, I'll have to see that one. Have you been putting them up every week? I know.
No, this Sunday was the first one I missed.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
This last Sunday.
Okay.
So I have put them up for like 12 weeks.
Yeah, that's a lot. I mean, that's.
Yeah, there's some others up there. But
I'm way behind them.
I was running out of real life experiences, but the last ones I did were real life. Let's see. I've sunk my boat. I have done that.
Oh no.
I had a pinhole. I had a pinhole in the bottom of my tri-craft bass boat,
Uh-huh.
and I had a new SST prop on it. And I was out in the docked at a creek, a mouth of a creek, and went into the Ohio River
Uh-huh.
to test that prop out, and I gunned it, and it was spurting just a little bit, and I was trying to trim it out, and went up a piece and then turned around and started heading back. And then when I gunned at that time, my tail end started getting wet, and when I looked, my ass end was going under the water.
Oh no. Oh god.
Whereas we was fishing so long in the creek, and it sucked up so much water that whenever I gunned it, I didn't have the bellies pump on, and it was like a weight in the back.
Oh god.
It all went to the bottom, and it started putting it down. And there was actually people on the bridge stopped to see because they could see my ass end heading under the water. My motor was still trying to go.
Gee.
And I got it right to the dock. And as soon as the front hit the concrete of the dock, or not the dock, but the ramp, it died.
Oh gosh.
And I was so cheap. I had a expensive bass boat pulled by a $300 old car, old Chevy Nova. There's a blown out one in here that when you gunned it in here, a quart of oil will come out the tailpipe.
Jeez.
And my car battery was what I was using for the battery, and it was under the water.
Oh no.
So some guy, he couldn't get, because I was blocking all the traffic getting in and out. He said, "I tell you what, where's your trailer at? And I will unhook your trailer, bring it down, and with my truck, and we'll winch it onto your trailer, and then pull you out. Then you can get your stuff together." And then after I got the battery out of the water, I was able to get a jump from him after I put it back in the car. It took 2 days to get all the water started coming out of it.
Wow.
What a fiasco.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Did you get I mean, once you got the boat, you got it working again and stuff? Or was it toast?
I still the hoe in the bottom. Because it was it's not the size of an eraser.
Uh-huh.
That's how big that little hole was that it punched in between the fiberglass.
Uh-huh. Oh, wow.
And that's where I didn't have the bellies pump on, and I was in the water for hours, and it just accumulated enough water in the bottom that when I gunned it on the river, it was like an anchor on the back. All the G-forces threw it all back.
Oh, yeah. Got it.
That's my foolish days. No care in the world and leaving on the edge.
For sure.
Yeah, I was foolhardy and stuff, but I joined the service, and then that kind of straightened out a little bit.
Yep. I understand that. Thanks, Timberwolf. Thanks a bunch. Glad to be back for sure.
I've had some fun. If you use that, I did send it to you.
Which one?
The game.
I don't. Yes, I think you did. Yes. I just haven't had a chance to look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be nice if you do one of your live streams and go with them on that.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd do that.
To randomize and see how it works. Now, and just for extra feedback for me too. Does it really work, or would you rather? There's two versions of that game. There's a version A and a version B.
Okay.
Version A is every time you go to a room, you ask Alexa device to pick a room,
Uh-huh.
and then to pick the fish. When that person gets the fish and he gets his point, ask it to go to another room and another fish, or stay in that room and get your 10 points from that one room. Just tell it to choose another fish.
Gotcha.
And the first one that gets that fish gets it. Just either way, so you don't hop around so much. You can just keep doing it that way.
Gotcha.
But it's nice to go from room to room because you don't know where you're going to be. Jeez.
Yeah, that is nice.
Take photo. Okay, and then if we have one of these punch boards, and they could be anywhere. You can tell some of your group that by any chance, if I should happen to win any of the championship VR fishing contests,
Uh-huh.
and I turned out to be a winner, well, the winner is going to go back to the community because I'm not accepting it. So what we're going to do is, for those people that don't have a DLC,
Uh-huh.
they get with me and I'll make an announcement, and the first 3 people join me in the room, and it's going to be either a Korea or a free room.
Uh-huh.
We're going to go to a room, and I get to pick a fish, and the first one that catches the fish, I give them a DLC.
Awesome.
So if they don't have it, but the thing is it's not them getting a gift card. You're going to be gifted a DLC. So in other words, if you can't use it, then you're not getting
Yeah.
it. That's got to be something that you can accept. If you already have it, then you don't.
Now, do they get to pick the DLC?
Yeah, I'll let them choose the DLC they want.
Okay. So if they have, say, for example, US East, and so they want US West, that would work. Okay. Makes sense.
Yep. But that's only if I had to, if I win the DLC, or not DLC, if I win the event, I'll do that. It's just giving back to the community. Like we did the other day, or not other day, but last month or so when that one kid came in and he couldn't fish it, and I went and gave him one.
No, yeah, of course.
See, I didn't mind that. And here, just get something in. Take photo. Because they don't use me collecting off the DLC. I'm paying for it anyhow. I'm paying my own stuff for it. Tom puts his back into the pot, and then it gets anteed up.
Gotcha.
And then I figure I do this to give back to some that can't afford or don't have.
That makes sense, and that's awful. That's very kind of you, and I'm sure people appreciate that for sure.
Yeah, because a lot of these DLCs ain't that much anyhow.
Yeah, I mean, the most expensive one is what, $14.99. So, yeah, it's nice. Very nice of
I just asked them that if you already got it, don't ask them. Don't, it's wasting somebody else's time to get in it.
For sure.
To fish in it.
you. Absolutely.
We're all about getting everybody to the end. It's nice to have all the DLC so that the punch board, it could be anywhere. All 119 rooms. Or 117 rooms. And if they have the event, 118.
Yep.
And if there's more DLCs coming on, then that'll take effect too. I did run into a flaw. It reminds me, I still got to figure this out so I can get it in. I went to go send a Meta gift card that I bought from Best Buy, and I gave the code to somebody that's in the UK, and it came up on theirs an error. They couldn't collect it, and then when I try to go back and do it and collect it, it's already been used.
What?
So I got two $15 in limbo, and it says on the bottom when I was trying to research it that you can't send UK money to, or you can't send US money value to UK money because of the currency difference in it.
Okay.
So if my $15 Meta gift card in UK would be like, would it either be more or less, depending on what the rate is. It doesn't equal out on it. I have to try to go into the UK and buy it there.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's in pounds instead of dollars.
Oh, that's weird.
So right now I have to get with Meta so I can try to click on how to do it again. And like the fool I did the first time, I said, maybe it's just an error, because that happens sometimes. They got an error in it. So I did it again, and then I got $15 stuff.
Well, they're going to refund you because obviously somebody didn't get the money.
Yeah. No, not yet, because when I get it from Best Buy's got a no refund policy.
Oh, that's weird.
On them gift cards.
Yeah, but that's like different because like you tried to send it to somebody, they couldn't use it. So now, I mean, that's your money. They need to give you some way to spend your money. You may not, maybe store credit or something. I don't know. Or give you a new one worth,
start looking.
Because somebody got the money that didn't get, the goods, right? So.
Yeah. I've got the codes and the shows that I get to purchase on it, so. So and then what I did was that person, their kid has an Oculus, and I was trying to help them out to give them that. So I said, I tell you what game do they want? And I'll gift the game. I bought the game and gifted it, and it worked fine.
Yeah,
it's just the currency I can't do.
That's sad.
But it's a learning experience, it's when you do these.
Yep.
And I think Derby's had that problem too before, especially with Amazon cards and stuff. Yeah, I like to see your adventures on your tackle torture Thursdays.
Yeah, I'll have to get that going again. I've been taking it slow.
Because I told that some people, and I said, yeah, it's fairly good, and they seem to like the idea too. And I said, but then it gets carried away whenever it's a popper and it's a deep water fish.
Yep.
They're trying to get a popper to go in. Yeah, you'll be karaoke singing.
Everybody's going to sing that. Well, not everybody. I'm telling you, some of those kids can get those poppers down. I've seen it more than once. If you do the popper just right, you can get it down. And I've seen people actually catch the target fish, get the popper down, and catch the target fish. And I was just like blown away.
That would have been good recording if you had it recorded.
I have it recorded. Well, I have it recorded. It's on a live stream. It's on the live stream. Unfortunately, like I didn't necessarily realize what they were doing. So the whole thing is with a live stream or with a recording and stuff. If I don't realize what they're doing, and I can't see what's happening on their
We'll take it.
popper, I can't see their line. You know, they basically I see them going like this, but like But yeah, it's on there. I'll have to look up. It's from several, like a month ago, more than a month ago. So.
So you're coin number 6. So the next, not today, but next Saturday will be at noon. Will be the spin to find out what number gets gift card.
Awesome.
$15 Meta gift card.
Okay. I'll probably end up I'll give mine back to the community as well if I end up winning, but
that's good. I mean, you get it for how you wish.
Yeah.
You can even put it in one of your events that you have. If you want to do that, one of your games or something that you want to do.
yeah, that's a good idea.
It's yours to come in and just if you do it, just I got this from Championship Fishing.
Yeah, oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Of course.
Yeah, it would be nice on some of your streams in your live. Do one of the events that we do.
I'm more than happy to do some of the event. I mean, that's what I was doing today.
Like, oh,
Yeah.
good. When you got the, was you live when you got the?
I
selfie?
was last night. Yep. Yes, I was.
Oh, when you got
Yep.
it.
And I submitted it on live on the air too. So the whole thing's on there. I'll
Thank you very
I'll
much.
find it
That
in the
was nice.
video and I'll put a clip and I'll send the clip to you.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that. It's just fun to see how it goes in the game. It's like an idea sticks in your head, and then you put the idea on paper, then you put it into works, and then it all comes together and falls through.
Yeah, I didn't even know like what you had mentioned the coin to me, so I just went yesterday and I was like, hey, let's look for something to fish. So I went to Championship VR Fishing and I saw, we had the trevally and I was like, well, I'm not going to get that into it today. But then I saw the coin fish and I was like, hey, that's kind of cool. And the
And
Rinko.
it's just it's good just to have a 24-hour fish.
Mm-hmm.
Take video.
How's your membership going? You guys growing?
Yeah, I think so. I just had a dink on here. I don't know what it.
Well, I need to go get my...
Oh, it's recording. That's why. It wasn't taking a picture. It was recording.
Yeah, that's the issue that I have. Well, oh no, you're doing the voice. I do the trigger and the meta button
Take photo.
sometimes, and like if you do it too long, then it becomes a video,
Yeah.
and half the time I don't know if I took a video or if I got a picture or if I got nothing.
What, Julie?
So it's just easier for me to hit the button on the screen. Barracuda.
Thank you, Julie. I tell my wife thank her. She was trying to talk to me too.
Yeah, so yesterday I had somebody on the stream as I was fishing for the Orinco sailfish or whatever at Morimoto Castle. Somebody showed up and they were like, "Is this a real place?" Oh no, they were. I think they were in the chat, and they were asking, "Is this a real place?" You're like, "What? Like, where is this?" And I was like, "Well, it's in Japan." So I just jumped out of the app live on stream, popped up Wander, typed in Morimoto Castle, and boom, we were right there. We found exactly where the fishing spot was. It didn't look as good. It didn't look anywhere near as good as the game. But yeah, it's like, I was like, yeah, all the places here are real places. We found the exact spot where you can just sit there and fish. Now they had the question, like, they said, I wonder if you could really fish there. And I said, that I don't know. We didn't see anybody fishing in the Wonder app. But yeah, it was kind of cool to just pop out of this game, pop into Wander, and do that.
And while you're at that castle, look to the left.
Uh-huh.
And when you look at the left, tell me if that doesn't look like a Burger King sign on the left side.
Oh, I'll have to look at that, yeah.
It's kind of got a white screen on it, but it's kind of got a yellow and red circle, like it's a Burger King.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I'll look at that. It very well could be. Goblet shark.
Up. Yeah, tonight the wife made me schnitzel.
Made you what?
Schnitzel.
Schnitzel.
Deep fried it. Or, yes.
Like sausage?
Breaded pork chop. Breaded pork chop.
Oh, okay. I thought for some reason I thought schnitzel was like some sort of like sausage. I've never had schnitzel. I mean, I've heard of it before.
Worst.
Okay. Schnitzel is like a breaded pork chop. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I remember when I was in Germany, I had some good schnitzel with mushroom gravy in it. Oh, that was nice.
That sounds good.
She did it. Yeah, she did a good job. Oh,
I'm
paying for it too.
I have leftover fish
I
from
got
last
massive
night, so
heartburn.
I'll eat that tonight, I think. Fried fish. Oh, it's just delicious, but
Yep.
Well, this guy's taking forever to come in. I haven't caught a goblin shark in a while, though, so. He does not want to come in. That might be a good thing. Maybe it's a PB. Maybe not. Probably not. But. I know I'm hitting these jumps, but it's not registering it. Gotta get better.
It won't take you long to get back in the saddle.
Yeah.
All of that items that was going down that went last week. It was nice to see that some that quit for a while on different areas voiced their opinion and gave the reason why they didn't do it no
Yeah.
more.
Oh, I did see a lot of that. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Take photo. It's nice that you started off great, and that's what we're trying to accommodate too, is starting off great, but when you start getting it too complicated and get out of the sync on it, then you start losing people.
Right. Yep.
My wife has asked me something. I'm gonna.
You got it. Oh yeah. Sorry.
Okay, I'm back now.
Keep it simple, stupid. Or keep it simple, silly.
Yep.
Is the politically correct version. Keep it simple, silly. Or keep it super simple, whatever you want to call it. But. Yep, that is the rule of the day. Like, you start getting too complex, it's
You shoot yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's not saying that people just don't have the time or what little time they have. They want it to be not just wham bam, but make it enjoyable.
right.
When you make it too difficult and lose the interest.
Exactly.
And then on some of them, it makes it so if you don't have the time, you're never going to get it.
Yep.
So we try to make it. I think that's where the punch board sticks out so much into here. I can hammer for a certain fish, but that necessarily mean that's not going to be the fish it is. I can pick something that thinking, oh, I've got a Derby #1 or another #1, but it could be a minnow that got picked.
Yep. Yep. It could also be the butterfish. What's that called? That one fish, the butter.
Oh,
God, that fish is. I think that's the hardest fish that I've ever had to catch on here so far. The wreckfish was tough for a while, but the wreckfish is a lot easier now. I think I've only caught one of those. The butterfish. I forget what it's called.
There's a couple fish over in the new Europe too that's a little rough because I've only got a couple of them myself.
The comber, I
And
think,
that
is
was by
one of
pure
them.
accident.
Is it comber? Not comber. The
No, you're close though. I know it
starts with a C, I think. Croaker, I think. I think that's one that's
one of them, yeah.
Hello.
Take photo. I also like it that how Tom does it is it's a random fish.
Yeah.
He'll spin for the fish or he spin for the locations, and it's not just a preset.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knows.
Yeah, I like that.
Punch board, we have no idea where it's going to be at either.
Well, and the cool thing about the punch board, I was explaining it to somebody yesterday, and the cool thing is like waiting till the last second there. Like when I posted my fish, first of all, it was like deciding which fish to post. But then the minute that I posted my fish, within 30 seconds, somebody had posted something larger. And I was like, well,
And then you're out of
and
the
I'm
race.
out of the race. Yep, that's it. So getting it there at the last second, making sure that it's the largest one that's posted. A lot of little strategy there. So I'm gonna real quick while I'm waiting here. I'm gonna post up my trevallies. Let's see if I can anyway in here. Go to Championship VR Fishing.
Post you one and then respond to your own self.
Well, I gotta post my entry first.
Okay, yeah.
So entry, fish submission, comment. That's my entry fish. Select.
Take photo.
There's my entry. I'm gonna find the 5 biggest.
Take photo. Take photo. Can you still talk and do your thing?
What's that?
Can you still talk?
Yeah,
and do your
yeah.
thing?
I'm just putting in the sizes now.
Here's something for you to look at. Now, Tom will put up a sheet that shows where people rate at on these events he did.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry. Take photo. Now, on that sheet that he got to show where you are, look at the entries numbers on them. There's people that's in the, say, top 20 that have an entry on some of these fish of 5, 2, or 1. That was their first fish.
Yeah, yeah.
Is their entry, and then they post it, and they're ranked in there.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's good. And some of them has new names that
That's really good.
we've never seen before.
That's a good thing. That's a really good thing. Oh, all right. I got my entries posted.
Okay,
I'm good.
good.
No huge 70s, but 67, 68.
One entry and then the rest of them are submissions, right?
Well, I have the entry fee and then the submission. Yeah, 5 submissions.
Okay. Yeah, you get what I was getting at. You went to the entry section and then
Yep.
you went to the submission section and put 5 of those
Correct.
in.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I got you. I didn't want you to lose out on anything.
No, that's I'm thank you for checking. No, I went to the entry and then the submission.
Some of them, somebody's got a.
Oh,
I looked at. There's one of the entries that's in, and they got an entry of a 70-incher.
oh.
That's a waste. Yeah, unless you got 5 more 70s, it's a higher.
Well, sometimes if that's the first one that you have a picture of,
Yeah.
I mean, it's either going to be your entry fee or it's going to be a waste, because if you don't have a picture prior to that, then you can't post it. So, yeah. I think that happened to me with the oarfish. I think my biggest one was the entry, or close to it.
I'd still like to do the Friday night fish fry,
Yeah, we can set that up.
and then at the in the fall, right when things start going out of season, they have all those clearance items. Give a fish fryer or a turkey fryer as a prize to get it delivered straight to their house.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Unless it's a kid. I don't want them revealing, giving us their address. Yeah. Unless their parents want to give us their address, then I'd be okay with that.
We got to time ours and just let it ride for a while, so people kind of got used to it. Let it go a few months.
Yep.
Get some feedback on it and hear if it's good, bad, or if it's too slow. But I like Tom's, the way he's got his set up on these things here. To catch these 30, you don't have to catch them all at once. You can catch 5 or 10 a day.
Yep.
Go cut grass, go do something else, and then come back, fish a little bit
Or
more.
you can be like me
7
and
days
just
to do it.
procrastinate till the end.
Yeah.
And then catch the first 5 that you like. I think with the oarfish, I had to just get 5 oarfish and submit them. The first 5 that I caught, because I was right at the end.
That was by far the one I loved
Yeah.
the most. I had fun with it.
The only thing is with an epic, you're any new people won't be able to do it. But what you could do, and what might be fun to do, is to have like a skill up sessions. Help you get
Take photos.
to level 20. Maybe announce something a little early that hey, you're going to be doing this. I don't know if you want to do that because maybe that gets people to cheat or whatever. But you might just say, hey, we have an epic fish coming up. It's going to be in this DLC. So if you're not level 20 there, maybe we'll have some something to get your skill up. Or heck, I could host some live streams to like. Get your skills up.
Well, how he does his too is he does a random fish spin to see what it is. So we don't know ahead in advance either. That's the thing that we wanted to keep it in. Was
Even for the weekly stuff.
Because
before you were just picking a fish. I don't think you were rolling for it, but
he did. He had it on he had little videos of him doing the spin. So if anybody had any questions on it, that's the reason why he was doing it.
Gotcha. Okay, well, never mind then.
But the fact is, you got on yours. Even the first couple days, if it comes out and it's an epic, you can teach him the first couple days to say, hey, look, you can get level 20 in no time.
Right.
Go do these. Go catch these, and then you get yourself up. Then you can go. And it doesn't take long.
For sure. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Like, I thought about putting that together, like level night or whatever, hey, if you're trying to go up on a level, join us. We'll be shooting, like EXP fireworks, that kind of thing. We'll go to maps that are good for leveling. And we'll teach you how to catch the fish that, I still remember the one time that I forget who all was with me that day. There was one kid that was with us, and we taught him how to catch the Atlantic sturgeon. He went from level 7 to level 20 in 1 hour, literally.
Yep.
And that's without catching sharks.
You can get a lot of credits and stuff going for Daytona.
Mm-hmm. The red snapper?
Going for the rare there. Yep.
Because it's a large fish. That's the thing is, like, if you're less than level 16, you can't catch the huge fish. So, which the, what you call it, is a huge fish. Atlantic sturgeon.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know what he was catching before he hit level 16. But he went literally from level 7 to level 20 in just over an hour. I still remember that. It's on a live stream somewhere from a long time ago.
Well, I should help you out any way I can. So.
Yeah. Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm just kind of getting back into things and started the live streams again. I'll get going on things. I need to film some other fish and stuff. So we'll see. Yeah, I didn't even know what the fish of the day was. So it's the what you call it, huh? The devil's hole pupfish.
Yeah, they had it for there. Somebody picked it, but you had it 2 days in advance.
Yeah.
And so that worked out good on it. And then I thought, yeah.
What about the saltwater? What's the saltwater? I'm just curious. Do you know?
Let's see. What was it? Swordfish.
Oh, swordfish. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you mentioned the roosterfish, swordfish. Okay.
Yeah. Mix up there. Yeah, and then as people already mentioned, night and day.
Yeah.
You feel like we're going on a journey.
Gotcha.
Start from the lobby and work your way.
Well, that way, how it works. Somebody could have something pre-caught. Not that, like, I'm accusing anybody of doing it, because I don't think that they're doing it. It just entered my mind one time, and I'm like, they could have something, they caught it, released it, then they're like, hey, you see how easy this thing is to catch? And I haven't seen any of their videos, so I'm definitely not accusing anybody. I don't think that probably they don't do it. It just occurred to me that it might happen, and I just don't want to, I don't want to, like, present something that it's not. If it's hard to catch, I'm going to show you it's hard to catch, right? So if it's, and some of them can be, a little frustrating. In fact, there are a couple videos that I didn't post because, like, I was like, I can't even catch this darn fish right now. So, like, I can't post a video if I can't catch it.
Well, there's some fish that's been posted a couple times, and it's still, he's caught his first one of the same fish. It's reused.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
And then go to certain locations. There's a lot of blank ones in it. Just blank ones like, it just got released, so these might be beta fish.
oh. All right, Al, I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I'm going to get off of here. I will be on later.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll be streaming later or not, but if you're on, then I'll come say hi. Is Tom around? I haven't seen Tom at all. Is he?
He might be doing something because I haven't seen him.
Okay.
He's on online and answering a message every now
Yeah.
and then. But
I just wanted to chat with him. He sent me a message, and I wanted to talk with him about what he sent me. So, yeah.
ain't no problem, everybody. It's,
Just I mean, and it's. I don't think there's a rush. So,
when you feel like talking, just let me know too.
yeah, sure. All right.
Hey, you
Thanks,
have a good day. See you.
All right, everybody. I think that's going to be it for me. I'm going to head back to the lodge. See y'all.
See you. Have a good day.
That's going to be it for me. I don't know if I'm going to stream later tonight or not. Keep an eye out. I hate to ask you to subscribe and click the bell and all that stuff, but like that's going to be the best way to be informed of my videos from now on, because I'm definitely not posting as much to like Facebook or to other forums. So yeah, if you like my videos, please subscribe. Hit a thumbs up if you like the video. Hit a thumbs up if you like the live stream. That way other people can view it and learn about my stream as well. It helps with the algorithm, obviously. Not that I'm like super like, oh, I got to get a bunch of viewers or whatever, but I would like to help people if they're, if they are new to VR fishing and don't know how to do some of these things. I'd love to help them out. That's really the focus of my my channel is the community, right? And I'm trying to stay like very impartial, very honest about what I do. I try to show you guys everything, right? The good, the bad, the ugly. And there's a lot of good. There's also some bad and some ugly sometimes, unfortunately. So for the most part, there's not really. Keep it in here. Keep yourself safe. Don't dox yourself. If you're on my stream, don't dox yourself to anybody, really. And we have a lot of great games to play. There's a lot of fun things to do in real VR fishing. So welcome to the community if you're new here. And if you're not new here, welcome back. I'm streaming again. I'm going to be creating a lot of content again. So yeah, good luck. I want to check out. I haven't been over here. USC fish professor, but it looks like I'm pointing at these bottom shelves and there's nothing new there. Spider crab. Because one of these used to be the hat that I'm wearing, the shark hat in this spotted seal. But it must not be here. They must have graduation cap. So that's a cap that you can get for completing all the tutorials. Matumbo RVRF t-shirt. Devs United game cap. Sea turtle. These are the ones so these top row ones, 2,000 credits, 2,000 credits, 3,000 credits. If you get like license level up, that's just going up in your license level. So by putting your fish towards experience, you could actually earn 2,000 credits. Buying tackles, if you get 51 tackle, then you get 2,000 credits. So like these are great ways to earn some extra credits. That way you can keep putting your fish towards experience and level up that much faster. catch a lot of fish. This actually keeps going up. So I've caught 19,530 fish total. Release fish, I've released 910. So yeah, that just tells you releasing fish is when you get the money, right? Oh no, that's when you get the experience. So yeah, I only released 910 before I hit max level. Doesn't take that much, but not compared to anyway. So yeah, I don't know, the shark cat's not here anymore. What did I want to show? Oh, I want to double check. I'm going to check the fish index. So this is what you should do. Sorry, leaderboard. I definitely need to go up on the leaderboard. I was meant to be fishing some freshwater, so I will do that. We'll be watching for that. Let me see where the top 100 is, where I need to get to. To get in the top 100 right now, I would need 2,500, 2,500. So basically double what I have now over again. It's going to be tough, and it ends in 12 days. That's going to be tough to do, but we'll see if we can do it. Saltwater, I'm way behind. Well, I may have picked up a little bit now, 825, because I just did a bunch of saltwater fishing. So I'm about the same saltwater as I am freshwater now. Let's see where I have to go to get top 100 now. Saltwater, 6669, so 5,000. So yeah, definitely gonna hit that freshwater. Seems like a easier climb for now. But I do want to say, if you haven't checked your fish before, come in here and check fish, because you don't know if if you got a top one or whatever. Anytime that you see personal best, you should come in here and check that fish. But you should also go through here at least once and check all the fish, and you don't have to do them all at once. Maybe just do this first row, this first column, and do the second column another day. I don't know. But it's because it takes it's kind of, so I'm 1,000 on the spotted barbel, oily shiner, 880. Maybe I'll just go across. That's easier. Green Oucha perch, 211. Bluegill, 1982. Minnow, 1079. Goldfish. Because if you have a good one, nobody will know it, and you may not even know it. I've caught some, whenever I was first catching a fish, I kind of dismissed the personal best, because your first fish that you caught of that type is always your personal best. Did I say round-tailed paradise fish yet? Okay. I got the bitterling, sweary, goby minnow, Korean bullhead. Ooh, I'm way down on that one. Oily shiner, I think I've already checked. Sweet fish. I haven't caught very many of those. A lot of these Korean ones I'm going to be way down on. I haven't. Or Japanese Oucha perch. I think that's still a Korean. Usurian bullhead. Striped shiner. These have been around for, 5 years that the game has been around. Kikiguri. Trident goby. Husamaja. Huinsumaja. Korean spine loach. South current catfish. 418. See, I'm way down the list on a lot of these. Pumpkin seed sunfish, 196. California roach. White crappie. Yellow perch. Devil's Hope pupfish. Let's see where I'm here. Oh, I'm number 6 overall. And actually, I'm 1/1000th off of 1/1000th off of the top, which is 5118. That's cool. I like that. Devil's Hope pupfish is absolutely one of my favorite fish. 5117, so number 6. Maybe one of these days I can get up. Golden Shiner. 238. Olympic Mud Minnow. 993. I'm way off. 6 inches off, like less than half. Just, I guess I haven't caught many of those. Yellow Crappie. Green Swordtail. Wow, I'm number 3 on the Green Swordtail. And I'm tied. Tied for number 1. That's, see, I didn't even know this. This is a good one. Let's see if we can change over to, let's change over to centimeters and see if I'm off on the centimeters. Let's go back to the swordtail. Fish, small. Let's see where we're at. See, this is really where the number counts. Is we should be measuring things in centimeters. I know everybody's used to inches, but this is why I'm off. I'm 2,000th of a centimeters off of the lead. So I am legit in 3rd place, not tied. Let's see, Virgin River Chub, 113th place. Prickly Sculpin. Lake Chub. Christmas Ross. 1000th place in the Christmas Ross. Gold Ring Surgeon Fish. 374th place. Japanese Rice Fish. 165th place. But I'm only 1/10, well actually almost 2/10 off of the lead there for the Japanese Rice Fish. Popeye Goldfish. 122nd. And see, here I'm like 9,900ths off. Pot smelt. Rose Bitterling. Oily Bitterling. Ranchu Goldfish. Bitterling. Bellybeard Pipefish. Belly barb Pipefish. Silver Mooney, another one of my favorite fish. Oh, I'm number 11. 19.483. So yeah, basically almost 200. What is it? Tenths, hundredths, 200ths. Silver Mooney, 3-spine stickleback. Yellow striped yellow striped butterfish. This, I've caught like maybe one of them. This is a hard fish to catch. Hard fish to catch. Yellow striped butterfish. Wrought iron butterfly fish. Luna lion. I didn't realize the Luna lion was a small fish. Convict sergeant. I think this is one that only appears in like events. Red breast sunfish. Lake herring. I do not like catching that. Jack Dempsey I do like catching because they're pretty. I haven't caught a lot of them. Golden black bullhead. White nose loach. I'm gonna go B. Blue crappie. 168th place for blue crappie. Warmouth. A Warmouth. Mountain sucker. Riffle sculpin. White stubby squid. European bitterling. 37th place there. Freshwater brain fry. Yeah, I didn't think I did that. Gudgeon. Common bleak. I think these are some of the new fish from the Europe DLC. Common roach. I didn't realize I'm so far down. 100th place. 51 on the Eurasian minnow. European smelt. 59. Spine loach. 123rd place. Stone loach. I was actually in number 1 for a while there. Now I'm number 6. 12,905. Wow. Okay. Atlantic herring. I think I got a new PB on the Atlantic herring yesterday, if I remember right. Being anchovy, 38th place. Red mullet, 14th place. Saddled sea bream, 11th place. All right, that's all I'm going to go through. We'll go through medium later on, large and huge. I just want to see, do I have all the fish? Medium. Am I missing fish? Not missing any medium fish. Large. I am missing one large fish. And I don't know what that is. We'll have to find the one that I'm missing. The huge. Am I missing any huge fish? I'm missing one fish in the entire game. What fish is that? Golden grouper and swell shark. Channel catfish. Starry flounder. Green sturgeon. Golden rainbow trout. Trying to think of where this would be. Maybe US West? Because I think these are in order by the DLC. California sheephead. That's what makes me think US West. Parrotfish, starry flounder. Green sturgeon is US West. This is Japan. So it's got to be US West. Let's go to US West. I want to figure out what I'm missing. I'm just going to open a private room, US West. Start at Yosemite. I just want to see what I'm missing. It's a large fish. Good here. So one fish I'm missing in the entire game. Good there. Good there. Big San Cristobal. Redfish Lake. This could be it. I don't think I've been to this map very much, if at all. Yes, I have been to this map, just not very much. Nope. To Medicine Lake, Montana. I think I've been here several times, so. Colorado River, Arizona. I mean, I love this map, but I don't think it's here because I've fished here before. Russell Lake, Oregon. This could be it. I don't know that I've fished Russell Lake very much. I think I did test out for the Devil's Hole Pupfish. No, the Devil's Hole Pupfish is not here. But it's not here. I've caught everything here. That's 8. So 9 is Wallowa Lake, Oregon. This could be it. I don't know that I've fished here very much. It's pretty. Pretty. This, the way it's so even going across, that's got to be a reservoir. The way it's so even, nature's not like that. Nope, but it's not here. Kokanee salmon. East Willamette River. I have not fished that very much either. Because that's Portland, I believe. I know I've been here, but Okay, I'm not missing any here. Barclay Lake, Washington. I have fished here. I believe this is where the green sturgeon is. Yep, this green sturgeon. Green sturgeon right there. We'll have to talk about the green sturgeon. Oh, I think I showed something about the green sturgeon, but 12. Crater Lake, Washington. Pretty sure it's in US West. And the fish that I'm missing. Could be an event fish, I don't know. Golden Lake. Thanks for bearing with me, guys. Okay. Lake Marie, Wyoming. Olympic mud minnow, that's where it is. Okay. Beartooth Lake, Wyoming. I know I fished here. Oh, golden tench, that's where I was catching the golden tench. Cannon Beach, Oregon. This could be it. I know I fished here, but I was missing like I was missing something for a while here. There it is. Crankbait, top, middle. What is that? I know I caught... Oh, it's that one fish that I've been trying to catch, but like I kept getting the ling caught. Yeah. I was sure that I caught it though. Almost certain that I caught it. It's like it looks like a ling cod, but it's bigger than a ling cod. A lot bigger than a ling cod. Okay, well, let me try and catch that real quick before we go. Crankbait. Let's see, what does everything else like? Likes crankbait, crawfish, and worm. Alright, I'm going to do a crankbait on top. I think it's an expert, right? Expert fish. Pretty sure. Yep. Is this it? Looks like a ling cod, but maybe bigger. I think that's a ling cod. Could be it. Maybe this is it. If this is it, it's bigger than a ling cod. The wings are bigger. If this is it, it's crazy. First cast. That's it. Cabezon. That's it. Personal best. First fish ever caught of the cabezon. All right, 73.320 centimeters. That's it, the cabezon. Yeah, I remember because I was trying to catch this several weeks ago. First cast, though. Cabezon. Good catch. All right. All right, everybody, I'm going to head back, turn this off. I hope you have a great day. That lines, everyone.
Feels like sunshine on. Yeah, yeah. Drift away today. Got my rod, got the view. A little piece of sky so blue. No rush, no plans. Just me and the water and time in my hands. Drift away today, come and cast it out. Let your worries go, that's what it's about. Reel it in slow, let the sunlight play. Thinkum Dinkum, drift away today.